Good morning, children. All of you, welcome to our English class. Today, we are going to learn a small poem, When the Sun Shines, written by Lois Binder Scott. Children, do you like sunny days? Do you like sunshine? Children, do you think is it good to be exposed to sunlight for a long time? No, children. It is very bad for our body, our skin and our eyes. Okay. So, when you go out in a sunny day, always take precautions such as use cap, use your sunglass and drink more water and use sunscreens, etc. Do you know why? Otherwise, you may get sunburn and children, your body will get dehydrated. Okay. Have you ever noticed your shadow? Do you think we have shadows only on sunny days? No. And children, who can say one speciality of shadow? Yes. If we walk, the shadow will walk with us. If we run, the shadow will run with us, isn't it? So today's poem or today's lesson is about a shadow when sun shines. Okay. So children, now all of you take your textbook, page number 38. Lesson number 8, When the Sun Shines. Let us begin. Children, look at the box. Circle the things that shine to cause a shadow. Circle the things that shine to cause a shadow. The first one, sun. Second one, moon. Third one, light bulb. Fourth one, fire. Fifth one, book. Sixth one, fan. Seventh one, flower. Eighth one, chair. So children, tick for one, sun. Second one, moon. Tick for light bulb. Fire. Okay, so children, let's start the poem. Let us read. When the sun shines, I can see my shadow right in front of me. When I walk, my shadow walks. When I hop, my shadow hops. When I jump, my shadow jumps. And when I stop, my shadow stops. When the sun shines, I can see my shadow right in front of me. When I walk, my shadow walks. When I hop, my shadow hops. When I jump, my shadow jumps. And when I stop, my shadow stops. When the sun shines, I can see my shadow right in front of me. When I walk, my shadow walks. When I hop, my shadow hops. When I jump, my shadow jumps. And when I stop, my shadow stops. The poem is written by Lois Binder Scott. Children, did you like the poem? Okay. So now let's move on to the exercise part. All of you take next page, page number 39. Exercises. Let us understand. Answer the following questions. Children, the first one. What does the poet see when the sun shines? What does the poet see when the sun shines? Children, the answer is, when the sun shines, the poet sees her shadow. When the sun shines, the poet sees her shadow. Now the second one. What happens to the shadow when the poet hops? What happens to the shadow when the poet hops? Children, the answer is, when the poet hops, the shadow hops too. When the poet hops, the shadow hops too. The last one. When does the shadow jump? When does the shadow jump? Children, the answer is, the shadow jumps when the poet jumps. The shadow jumps when the poet jumps. Okay. Next, horse. Can we have a shadow without sunlight? How? Can we have a shadow without sunlight? How? Children, the answer is we can have a shadow with moonlight, light bulb or firelight. Okay. Children, now the last activity. Shadow animals using hands. Look at each shadow carefully and name the animal. Use the help box. Children, here you can see the shadow of different animals, isn't it? Anyone can guess what it is? Yes, the first one is bird. The shadow of a bird. The second one, shadow of a dog. Children, now the third one, the shadow of a rabbit. Last one, the shadow of a squirrel. Okay, so children, this lesson is over. Now take listening task. Regina's holiday in Rameshwaram. Next page. Let's read. So listen carefully. Listen to the text read by your teacher. Regina's school closes for the summer holidays on 15 May. It is holiday time again. Dad has promised to take the family to Rameshwaram. Regina is thrilled. It was the last day of school. The bell rang. The children wished the teacher, "Happy holiday, ma'am." Regina got into the bus. All through the way back home, she was dreaming about Rameshwaram. Regina's school closes for the summer holidays on 15 May. It is holiday time again. Dad has promised to take the family to Rameshwaram. Regina is thrilled. It was the last day of school. The bell rang. The children wished the teacher, "Happy holiday, ma'am." Regina got into the bus. All through the way back home, she was dreaming about Rameshwaram. Regina's school closes for the summer holidays on 15 May. It is holiday time again. Dad has promised to take the family to Rameshwaram. Regina is thrilled. It was the last day of school. The bell rang. The children wished the teacher, "Happy holiday, ma'am." Regina got into the bus. All through the way back home, she was dreaming about Rameshwaram. Children, answer the following questions orally. So here given some questions, let's read it. The first one, when did Regina's school close for the holidays? Children, Regina's school closed on 15 May. The second one, what promise did Regina's dad make? Children, her dad had promised to take the family to Rameshwaram. Now the third one, what did the children say to the teacher? Children wished the teacher happy holidays. Children, now the fourth one, how did Regina go back to her home from school? Children, Regina went back to her home by bus. The fifth one, what was Regina thinking about all through the way back home? Children, the answer is all through the way back home, Regina thought of Rameshwaram. Children, the last question, what do you understand by the word thrilled? What do you understand by the word thrilled? Thrilled means excited. Excited. Okay. So children, today's class ends here. You have a homework, that is, take the next page. There you can see worksheet 2, link lessons 5 to 8. So that is your today's homework. So children, let's meet in the next class. Do all the questions with the help of your parents. Okay. So let's meet in the next class. Have a nice day.